Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make your very own ultimate survival underground starter base. Now, how does this little build behind me qualify for all of those adjectives? Well, let me show you. So as we enter our house, floor number 1, we have everything that we might need in a pinch. We have storage, crafting, and furnaces. Floor number 2, we've got some more specialized crafting, some more specialized furnaces. Floor numero 3, we have a brewing room. Floor number 4, we have an armor room. Floor number 5, we have an enchantment room. Floor number 6, we have multiple kinds of farms. And the final floor, the 7th floor, we have a bedroom and a nether portal. Everything that you might need at the start of the game, all condensed into this tiny 5x5 block area in the ground. If you're new around here, please do consider subscribing and clicking the little bell next to the subscription button. That'll ensure that you get all my videos sent directly to your sub box. Here are all of the materials that you will need to make your base. Please do make sure that you have access to all those materials and enough of them as well. And now that we have all of our stuff, we can get started. So, step 1, ladies and gentlemen, we want to dig out a 5x5 block area in the ground. So that means digging 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows this way, 4 rows that way, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then digging to the left and joining back together. So we want a 5x5 block area. We're going to dig the center of this out. And what we then want to do is we want to extend this entire area down by, in total, this is the amount of space we want to have in our hole, 22 rows of a 5x5 area. So we already have 1, we have to dig down 21 more times because we've already got the first row. So digging down 21, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And we have to do that. That is quite a long way. And we have to do that for absolutely everywhere. So the entire hole. So this is going to be quite a tedious process, and you might want to first of all make sure that you've got the first couple of rows completely dug out to the correct depth, because it would be very easy for you to just quickly, like I just did right there. I accidentally dug too deep right there. We can fix that, that's no problem, but it would be very easy for you to, just like I did, if you don't quickly establish how deep this is, for you to accidentally dig a little too deep, or maybe even not deep enough, and then be like, hang on a second. What are we doing here? Are we deep enough? Are we not? I don't even know. So that's exactly why we have got to dig to depth, make sure that we're there, and then everything's good. Not that you can't fix this problem. It may very well be that we dig this a little bit deeper if we have to. And you can dig it deeper if you want to, that's the thing. Or you don't have to dig it this deep at all. You see, this entire build, the main part of the build is the top of the build. So that's kind of like the cool looking part that kind of like houses the top of our base. That's really cool. But you can actually make this as big or as small as you like. I've got a pretty decent sized house here. I do believe it's going to have 7 floors. Don't quote me on that one. I think it has about 7 floors. But if you wanted 8 floors, 20 floors, 30 floors, that's up to you. Or if you only wanted 5, 4, 3, or 2, or even 1 floor, you can have just the one if you're quite happy living in a little 3x3 square grid. But that's why this house is really cool. And as a matter of fact, as we are going through this, I'll show you how you can install as many floors as you like, because I think that we're actually going to start from the top of this build and we'll work our way all the way down. So it's going to be very, very easy for us to alter this as we like, and when we eventually do get down to the bottom, if we want to, we can simply add more. It also depends where you're going to be building this. You might find that just underneath this little layer of stone that we have down here could be a giant bed of lava, and it might not be worth digging that far down. But so far, 5x5 block area, 22 rows down. Very nice. We already had the one, we added 21, so that's 22. Feeling like Taylor Swift. The bee even wants to get involved. So the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to clad this area using spruce wood. So what I mean by clad is all the way around the hole, we simply want to place spruce wood like this. It's going to go all the way from the bottom and all the way to the top. Now, some of you guys might not like the fact that as we are making this, we are going to be destroying a little bit of the spruce wood every floor or so. You see, this house is made so that it is split into floors. As I mentioned, the house is split into floors, and the staircase to said floors are at opposite ends of the room each time. So that kind of sounds like a confusing thing to say, right? But what that quite simply means is, for instance, the first floor, when you enter the first floor, you've got to come down a little ladder, and let's say that the ladder is on this side of the build. Well, for the next floor, the way that you will get down to it is on that side of the build. And then to get down to the next floor, it will be on the front again. So on and so forth. It kind of like bounces back and forth. So that's why we will have to destroy some of the spruce, because on every single floor, we don't have very much space. That's why there's so many rooms. And of course, it's kind of cool to separate all of the rooms into different purposes, or at least I find it that way. Maybe we'll try placing these in a different way. Maybe we'll go from left to right here. I don't think any way is specifically faster or slower. I think it just changes, chops and changes things up a little bit. So basically all I was saying was we are going to be digging out some of the spruce. We'll probably have to place, we'll probably use, say, spruce planks as well for the floor material, which we don't actually have with us, which is insane considering the fact that it's one of the primary materials, but I'm sure that we'll be grabbing it very, very soon as we do work our way down. But we will make the top part first, as I said, and then we will slowly work our way down. Now, I don't know whether that was faster or not. It certainly felt a little bit fast, but we've only got 2 rows here now, so we'll just extend these up all the way up to the surface. 1, and this is going to be the final row, and then this will be 2, just like that. So that's perfect. So now we have our hole, we have a 3x3 gap for every single floor. Let's do the surface. So on the surface, we're going to place a spruce wood on each one of the 4 corners, like this. We are going to place spruce wood stairs, joining all of the spruce woods together, like this. We're going to place spruce trapdoors on all of these spruce stairs. If you place them as you are facing the spruce stairs, then you kind of get this outward effect using the spruce trapdoors. I'm going to stick stone pressure plates on top of each one of these for decoration, and I'm going to stick a stone button on the corners of each of this. So stone buttons on each one of the 4 corners like this, and that will give us this shape. All we're then going to do is place glass. Glass is going to be placed where the first layer of spruce wood is. So it's actually going to be 1 row down from the top here to create a little bit of a depth effect. And that is perfect, ladies and gentlemen. So how are we going to get into our little base here? Well, pick any one of the 4 sides and you want to take the middle block and destroy it. And you're going to want to dig down 1, 2 rows. I want to say 2, but I think it's actually it is actually only 2 rows that we have to dig down. I've already dug 3 rows down, but basically what we want to, oh no, it is 3 rows down. I was right. So we have to dig 3 rows down, which means, ladies and gentlemen, that if we dig 3 rows down, stick a row of ladders on the back part of the row that we just destroyed, stick an oak trapdoor on top. That is how we get in and out of our base. I'm going to get rid of the spruce wood stairs in lieu of grabbing the spruce wood planks, Can't believe that I didn't have them out. And we are now going to enter our base, and we can start adding in the floor system. So, first of all, I'm going to destroy this spruce wood, and then that grass behind it, and I'm going to replace it with actual spruce wood planks. I'm going to make a floor out of spruce wood planks. So, this is floor number 1. Feel free to change the dimensions of these floors, but I actually like the fact that they're very, very cozy and only 2 rows high. It kind of adds to this build. It's almost like an elevator. So, we just want to have 2 spaces. We want to have a 3x3 area. And on the back end of this room, I'm going to destroy these 2 spruce woods. And then the dirt behind. And then I'm going to, actually, you know what, we won't destroy the dirt behind, we can fix that rather easily. We are going to, well, we are going to destroy the dirt behind, but we're going to turn it into spruce planks, and then we're going to start digging down. So in front of these spruce wood planks, we're going to dig 1, 2, 3, and then that will take us into this next room. So we then have to install a floor, leaving only 2 rows for us to walk around, like this. I'm going to destroy the dirt and the stone that is behind me. We want to have a set of ladders on the spruce wood planks, so walk down, this is the, whoops, my bad. Walk down, this is the next floor. We will then destroy the spruce wood in the middle of the room for the next ladder section. The blocks behind it, replace it with spruce, and then digging down 1, 2, 3. And then we drop down into the hole. I'm going to put my potion of night vision. You'll either need torches or lanterns or a potion of night vision, something like that. Or maybe you can simply see in the dark because you've been eating enough carrots. But you guys hopefully get the idea now, right? And I reckon I'm going to do all of this rather rapidly now. So we want to have a set of ladders that leads us onto this next floor. We drop down, we have our 2x2 space, we knock out the end of this, and then we dig 1, 2, 3 rows down, just like this. That drops us into this next room, where of course we have just 2 rows of space. I'm not sure whether I actually want to delete that spruce or whether I want to just keep it as is. I kind of like it, so I'm going to leave it for now. We then want to add ladders extending upwards like this, and then we want to drop into the next room. So of course we knock out the middle, the blocks behind, 1, 2, 3. That drops us down into here. We are approaching the bottom of our base, so we just want to place our spruce. We want to replace all of this, don't we? We want to use spruce wood planks. So here, here, and here, 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 here. Here, oh no, one more ladder, perfect. And then onto the next room, we destroy these 2 middle blocks behind it, replace with spruce planks, 1, 2, 3. That drops us down into this next room. We add the floor, and this is going to be the penultimate floor, which basically means next to last, if you didn't know that. So destroy that, ladder it all up, perfect. On the end here, we destroy again, one final time I think. We destroy the end, we go down 1, 2, 3. This takes us into the ground level. That's perfect. We place our spruce planks, we place our ladders, and you may have noticed like, it didn't quite work out, did it? Like, he must have counted wrong. It's kind of weird, we've got a little extra room here. No. You see, on this ground level, all we've got to do is simply place spruce wood planks, boom, identical to the other rooms, and then I think that is 7 rooms in total. Shall we count them? Because we've actually finished this. So that would be 1 room, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Fantastic. So, in doing that, ladies and gentlemen, we have actually made our entire base. With what you want to fill it up with, that's up to you, you know, completely fill it in how you would like. Hello, Cinnamon. Very nice of you to join me. So you can fill the base in with whatever you like. I mean, I'm going to fill it in now for you, and maybe you'll get a little bit of inspiration, maybe you won't, we'll have to see. But you will have also seen this at the start of the video as well, but let me get to it. I'll fill the entire base in and then we'll say our goodbyes because we have finished the tutorial at this point. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is what your house will look like once you have 100% fully completed it. So this is of course what the house looks like on the surface level, which of course doesn't look too impressive, I will say, but it's not meant to be incredibly extravagant because as we enter the house and we climb down our ladder in the usual way, our first floor, we have a general crafting, storage, and little smelting area so we can get some food, re-prepare. As we drop down to the second level, we have a bit more of a specialized room, more crafting implements, different kinds of furnaces, smoker, blast furnace. As we drop down to the next level, we have a brewing room, which is pretty cool. As we drop down to the floor after, we have some armor storage, and we even have a little ender chest as well. As we drop down to the next floor, we have an enchantment floor for all of our enchanting needs. As we drop down to the next floor, we have a little underground farm area. We have some mycelium and some regular grass. And on the final floor, we have 2 beds, if you have a friend, and we also have a little bit of storage and more importantly a nether portal as well. Everything we could possibly want. And that's it. I do hope that you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, please do remember to hit that like button as it really helps me and the channel out very much. If you're new around here, please do consider subscribing and clicking that little bell next to the subscription button. That'll ensure that you get all my videos sent directly to your sub box. And if you do want to make anything else by me, check out the card system, description below, and the top of the comment section for more. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.